Have you ever had the question, is retirement actually as difficult as it seems? It doesn't seem like my parents ever struggled with it. The fact is, yeah, retirement's gotten a lot more difficult. Hey there, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about the differences in retirement income planning from back in the day, say 20 plus years ago, versus today, and what makes it so much more difficult today, here and now. Before I get into that, don't forget to subscribe. I make a video every single Sunday. Retirement 20 years ago was a little bit more simple. Think of a three-legged stool. You have your Social Security, your pension income from the job that you worked at for 30 plus years, and then your retirement savings. Those retirement savings could be plugged right into the bank, which was paying 10+% in their CDs. It wasn't that complicated. Did a retiree need a financial advisor at that point? Probably not, unless they wanted to play with stocks. Today's retirement looks a lot more like an office chair. Lots of levers, it can go up and down, it spins around in circles, and make sure you know where you're sitting because that thing can move. People today have to take more risk with their money just to get the same type of retirement income, and therefore it complicates the whole retirement income conversation. Interest rates are low. We don't have pensions other than our Social Security or our state teachers' retirement. There are all of these implications on the 401ks and IRAs, these different rules that we have to maneuver. Not to mention the stock market is not quite as predictable as a bank CD. I can guarantee that much. You might have one conversation with your financial advisor, another conversation with your tax person, and another conversation with your estate planning attorney. And pieces of those all impact your retirement income. But how do they all coordinate together? That's where a certified financial planner comes into great help for you, because a certified financial planner is not just wearing the financial advisor investments hat. In fact, most certified financial planners that I talk to talk about how investments are just a tool. It's just one little piece of the puzzle. The bigger picture is life, and how when you take money from one account, how it impacts another account or your taxes, or how that money passes on to your kids at your passing. All of these things are really important, and you want to make sure that you have that quarterback on your team that is looking out for every angle on your behalf. That person that is the most interested in your money while still being a fiduciary and not having actual participation in your money. So different from that nephew of yours that's pretty excited about the fact that you might have saved quite the nest egg, and he could definitely help you figure out what to do with your money. A certified financial planner is a interested but disinterested party. Alright friends, that's all I have for today. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate it as always. If you have a question for me or want to just start a conversation, want to see if maybe your situation could use some financial planning, I encourage you to check out my website, www.pleasantwealth.com. There's a button that you can press that helps you set an introductory phone call or introductory meeting. That introductory phone call is free, and it just helps you figure out, do I even need Liz's services? Maybe, maybe not. Retirement is tricky to navigate, and you want to make sure that you have the best concierge on your side. And that is why I am dubbing myself your retirement concierge, helping you make those retirement decisions that you need to get from point A to point B and retire gracefully. So with all of that, I will leave you, and you take care.